Look what I got. Oh, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. This is the opening of the FS300 Ninja Slushi. I'm excited. So, this is a review for you and you and you and you. And y'all already know it's about to be summertime. And we need a drink. A nice cold drink, whether it's a smoothie, whether it's a slushie, whether it's a milkshake, whether it's a alcohol drink, whether it's a drink, a popsicle, or pop, how you say it, pop soda, not pop soda, whatever. I got you. Listen, in this box, we have a manual, and inside the manual is different recipes here. Inside, we also have the little tray that goes underneath the slushie machine. And we just got a couple of other papers that's inside with how to get started guide and all this and that. That's the only things that comes in here besides this. And this is already, you know, it's real nice and cleanable. You could take this off. It comes in 2 pieces. Take it off, clean it out. Got the clear, and you got inside. It's very down to earth and straight to the point. Period. So, let me give y'all a great idea of this. Let me tell you. This machine is machining. So inside of the box, you already know it just had the manual, and it also had the little tray which goes underneath here. You know, that goes underneath there. It's stick it right on in. Then you got this beautiful silver handle that you will push down at the bottom. The shake comes out underneath the bottom. Then you have this here, which is a really nice, you just take the handle and you can push it off for clean inside. It's nice and clean. Also, you can clean this part. It's very little, like down to earth machine, straight point, straight to the point. So it's very small inside, but I believe you could probably get about, I would say probably about 6 drinks out of this, which is good for me. That works good for me. I have no complaints. And then once you close it, you just push the handle back, and that kind of like locks it. On here, you have the 3 preset settings, and it's only 3. You have the slush, the spike slush, the milkshake, and then also you have the knob that you can rinse it. And here you got up and down. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And there's a little off and on button here, the slush, the spike slush, the milkshake, and the rinse. And then here you have a minimum size fill, which is 16 ounces, which is good for me just by myself. And you have the 48 ounces, which is the max. So 48 ounces is actually the max. And of course, it's good for one person, two people, however way you want to do it. But it all depends on the purpose of you buying these items. So with that being said, you know, if you have a big family, you get a bigger tank. If it's just you or it's your husband, maybe you want a smaller tank. If you don't have the space, it's up to you. And however you want to, you know, buy a Ninja slushie. So with that being said, I love it. This is the gray one. Yeah. And this is for frozen drinks. As you can see, it's the gray one. I love how you have the holes over here. I love how I have the Ninja here. I love everything about it. I already showed you the front of it. And everything is pretty much good. And we're going to try this slushie out. This is a 72 ounce, which is like 5 servings per batch. This is the back of it. And so it's like, it's a 48 ounce tank, but it's like a 72 ounce servings per batch. So you can get 72 ounces out of this depending on what size cups you use. So this is the opening. Yes, I'm giving you a 360. And like I said, we're going to see what it do. Right here, it have a milkshake, a spike slush, and a regular slush. And then the slush is designed for transforming your everyday beverages. Spike slush is designed for beverages with alcohol content. And the milkshake is designed for dairy and creamier based beverages. So yes, we're going to see what it do. We're going to see what it do. Now, I just previously did a review on the Chefman Iceman the Chefman Iceman slushy machine. But for some reason, the machine wasn't bad, but the problem that I was having with that machine is that it would get all caught up in here. You know, and right, the whole clunk of ice was getting caught up in here. So basically, I had to return it. And now I have the Ninja, so I'm definitely going to see what this do. If you see my previous video, that is definitely the Chefman Iceman slushy machine. But like I said, everything and everyone have different preference and different machines. But for me, that one was not workable for. Yes, this is the opening of the FS300 slushy machine, and I definitely will give you an update of, you know, how this machine work. And this is a viral slushy machine that everybody's just been going crazy. But for me, listen, I am going through it with the menopause and everything, if you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, I need some ice cold stuff, if you know what I mean. So yes, this is the opening for the Ninja slushy machine FS300. And I'm just gonna say, yes, we're gonna check it out and see what it do. And thank you for watching. Bye bye. My recommendation to you is always make sure you rinse and clean out your items. In this video, I will be using the strawberry fruit splash ginger ale, Canada ginger ale, and I'm going to put at least a half a cup of water, and I'm actually going to have some Bacardi Light, and I'm also going to use some strawberries. The 12-ounce can came up to about 16 ounces. So when I'm going almost 16 ounces, 12 ounces came up to almost 16 ounces, but I still need a minimum fill of 16 ounces. So I'm going to add some water. Okay, and now it's 16 ounces. And then now I'm going to add my little Bacardi. This is old school because they talk about that Patron and Hennessy. I'm going old school. The Ninja. The Ninja. The Ninja. I put a shot of alcohol. I put a 12-ounce can of strawberry Canada Dry soda. I put a half a cup of water. And I mixed it literally 10 minutes. And it's good. Y'all already heard the beat. But it was actually done before the beat because I couldn't wait. Trust and believe me, y'all need to get that Ninja. All I'm gonna say is, check it out. Thank you for watching. Ninja Slushi FS300. Don't say I didn't tell you. Peace.